Right, hello there, and welcome then to this video for this Vauxhall Vectra 1.8 Club. This is the LPG car. It's dual fuel and it's factory fitted, so it's been running on LPG virtually from day one. My name's Neil. This is a little video presentation of this vehicle. Feel free to watch it if you're interested in the car. Obviously it does go into some detail, but hopefully it will be of some use to you if you're looking to buy a Vectra LPG car. Right, so I've got a fair few of these normally, and this one is a nice dark metallic blue colour, royal dark blue, that sort of thing, on an 05 registration, so it's a relatively recent car with 93,000 miles on it. We'll double check that when we go on the odometer. But certainly fairly tidy. Has got some marks, but we'll run through those in a minute. But just let's have a look at it from each angle. It's come direct from Arvor PHH Autogas, which is the company that actually runs the LPG sites throughout the country, the actual fuel itself. And these cars are congestion charge exempt in London, so central London exempt. That will save you £8 a day. Totals about £2,000 a year if you go in every day when it's charged. Fuel consumption wise, well, it's basically the same as petrol, but the fuel price is much cheaper, so you get a sort of perceived 60-70 mpg and about sort of 8 pence per mile to run, so they're nice and cheap to run. This club model comes with these nice 16-inch alloy wheels and cruise control, CD player and fingertip control hi-fi. As I said, 2005. It's got a good service history as well, all main dealer history. The books are all present, and there are 3 keys as well. Right, let's start off with what you need to know about this one then. So it's done mid 90,000 miles, so it's done some mileage, it's been busy, and it has picked up a few scrapes and knocks. So the first one we'll go through is this bumper scrape here, localised bumper. That will be about £60, £70 to do if you wanted that done. There's another one, little less visible, but again on that corner as well. Running down the flanks of the car, the flanks are okay, but again small scratches, minor marks, and this bumper's okay. The rear of the car's got some marks on the bumpers where things have been loaded in, but nothing much to worry about. A few tiny marks just on that rear bumper there. On this side again some small minor scratches, and there is a localised bit of bodywork damage just down here, a small indentation there, and obviously some marking light scratches there. So, you know, if you want an absolute minter, you'll probably be looking at one with say 40,000 miles on, and it'll probably be a lot more money. But if you're quite happy to have something which has just got a few marks on it, then this will do nicely. And bearing in mind, when it's all dirty, you probably won't notice half of those. Okay, the glass is all good. There's no visible cracks or marks in the glass. Currently there's a tax disc on here till the 31st of the 3rd 08, but there will be another disc coming through, a new one, so it should have 12 months tax on the screen when you come to collect it. The front brake pads are all fine and discs are okay. The car drives well and has had a good road test, and the gas all works fine. There'll be gas in the car obviously for you to try it, and the green fuel company is just next door, so you can fill up there. Let's run around the tyres. So that tyre is a Michelin tyre, it's virtually brand new. This one is a Michelin on the back here, and he's about 50% worn, and it looks like fairly new pads on the back. Obviously rear wiper, so it's dead handy with a hatchback, you get the rear wiper as well. This Michelin here is probably about 2mm off its wear bar, so it's about 80% worn. And this Michelin here is practically new, plenty of tread on that one there as well. Okay, the tank is mounted in the boot. Let's just pop the boot for you, and it's got a remote boot release in the back here, and also a button, and on the remote fob as well. So in the back here we've got the baggage shelf, 3 inertia reel safety belts in the rear, but the spare wheel is mounted in the boot because the tank is in the back there, and it'll take about 42 litres to fill it up. It's about £22. I run an LPG Astra myself, which has got exactly the same engine. There she is, and I get nearly 300 miles to a tank on a good run. Okay then, let's have a look in the interior. Right, as I said then, the car has 3 inertia reel belts in the back, which is dead handy for children, and seating 3 proper adults in decent comfort and safety. The car has airbags, and plenty of them as well. Looks like it's got 2, 4, actually I'll count them up properly. It looks like this could be just 4 actually. Manual windows in the rear, 8 speaker hi-fi. Obviously remote locking and deadlocks and all that sort of thing. 2 electric windows up front, electric mirrors, height adjustable driver's seat, lumbar support. The driver's seat's pretty tidy actually, there's very little wear to it. A little bit of light marking to the base, but that would scrub up quite happily. Okay, so there's a new type of remote key with it as well, lights on, warning buzzers, that sort of thing. In the car itself, we've got an alarm system. Looks like it could have auto wipers actually, I'll check on that. Airbags, we've got 2, 4, 6 airbags, ABS brakes, Nokia handset for your mobile phone, centre armrest, nice clean gear knob. The steering wheel's showing hardly anywhere, mileage 93,507. Now with the LPG car it always starts on petrol. There's all the lights coming up, but the ABS light goes out fine, engine lights are all out, that's lovely. So that's the fuel gauge there, dual purpose gauge, so when it's on petrol it reads petrol, when it's on LPG it reads LPG. There's your LPG switch just down here in the centre console. Flick it over to gas and it flashes just temporarily and then switches over to gas like it's done now. Ashtray, cigar lighter, aircon works fine and you can hear the compressor clicking quite happily. CD player, and all your books are in there, which you'll see in the history section later on. Okay, there's cruise control and fingertip control hi-fi. There's your cruise on the end there. There's your fingertip control hi-fi and volume control, rather nice controls to use. Okay, so this is the Club model. The pedal rubbers are in good order. The engine sounds fine. The clutch is good. It's a nice light clutch, just perfect really. Much in line with the car, which would say have something like 40 or 50,000 miles on it. I do know this car's had a new flywheel fitted actually, so they probably put a new clutch kit in it at the same time. But again, you'll see that in the history. Okay, there's a few, actually I missed this out here, there's a minor couple of marks just in the A post here and on the roof, just minor marks again. Do like to be thorough, we don't want you to come and look at it obviously and say, oh well you didn't mention about that mark here, there, etc. So 05 plate, dual fuel, factory fitted with a load of tax and decent service history. If you're interested in that, do give me a call. The telephone number is after this clip, and do watch the little history section shortly as well, which you'll see. Okay, thanks once again for watching. Bye bye.